font de faire sauter l'Angleterre et de ce fait de déséquilibrer le système solaire. Les Martiens... Arrêtons les guerres.
Howdy, zombies and lovers of real fake outsider art. It's me, your host of the Manic Show. Oh my God. It's been a month. I think it's been a month. About a month of 7 days a week, 10-hour a day, work days. And yesterday we had a pleasant 13-hour day. And today was the last day. Woohoo! Oh, man. And I don't know where I'm going to start. I'm just going to start. I got some film. I got some of this, some of that. I'm going to play a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And I have no idea. But the first thing on the agenda, because they were nice enough, the wonderful people that I work for. Yes, and indeed, very nice people. If they happen to see this. But they'll know that I think they were all extremely considerate, well-mannered, working in just extreme. And the people we work for a company, and they travel, and they're away from home doing this shit for weeks on end, away from their families. Extremely difficult circumstances, and I'll explain what those circumstances are. But first, I get off early. They let us off a half an hour early. Yay! So it was like 9.5 hour day today, right? Instead of 10 hours. Okay. What the hell is this thing? You know, I keep hitting that thing. It's bugging me. I don't like it anymore. Get the flamingo glass, and because somebody used all the ice cubes in the tray in the refrigerator in the basement, I had to go steal your ice cubes. How do you like that? Okay, there you go. I'm putting ice cubes in my glass. Right there, some ice cubes. Put that down. And my treat to myself is because I haven't bought a bottle of Maker's Mark. Very good label here in Kentucky. This is probably going to go into 2 parts. As usual, hey, I got a whole month worth of stuff to talk about. You have your tools, and the basic tools you need to do this work, building up exhibits, is you need your little tiny but very powerful, there you go, very, very powerful mag, because, well, for a week and a half, if you're lucky, you have these really dim fluorescent lights bathing you in wonderful green light as you work, and the rest of the time it's almost pitch black. It's like the only time I usually have it that dark around here is when I'm sleeping. And you've got your multi-tool. I highly recommend everyone carry a multi-tool wherever they go, because when you least expect it, and you're going to need your multi-tool. And there's a story about that. Always carrying the multi-tool. The day I don't carry it, the throttle return spring on my Jeep carburetor breaks, and I got to bend it back with bare fingers. I could have used this the day I forgot it. Okay. Your box cutter. Don't take this with you on a plane. But when you're working on exhibits, you need it because you're always cutting something open. And then when you're really stressed and tired, you could just whip it out and cut the person next to you when you lose it. Oh man, it's so good to be back. I haven't done any records or any blogs or anything. What the? There you go. Ah, yay. You pour Pepsi into it, that's right. Pepsi goes into the bourbon without a doubt. That's the only way to drink a very fine, expensive whiskey or bourbon is to pour pop in it. Orange Crush, Mountain Dew, Chocola, or Pepsi will work. I prefer Pepsi. There you go. So put some of that in there. One of the other perks of working in a place that they sell crap to kids is sometimes you find stuff on the floor like this little flappy shark fish. Yeah! Now, while I'm letting this soak in, this very fine Maker's Mark. There's lots of stories when you do these jobs, but you hardly ever remember them afterwards because you're too tired, and your brain just does it. Your brain is so, when you get to be my age, I'll tell you what, I'm 53 and I'm not the oldest person on the crew. Now, the crew that flies in, you know, they're young. And there's a big turnover because it's just brutal. It's just brutal what these guys have to do. And these companies that hire them, and this show was not horrible, I'm telling you, but other shows I've worked on, it's just effing brutal. When we did the build-up for the Titanic, it was 10 days, and it went from like a 10 hour to a 12, a 12, a 14, and then a 16. And then the last day I got there, you know, started at 8 in the morning and left at 1 o'clock the next morning. After all, you know, and I was a lot younger then. But they beat the crap out of these people. And I mean, and you're not just like, you're lifting heavy shit. I tried to explain this to my wife. It's like if you go out on a really hot day and you mow the lawn for like 10 hours straight without a break. Maybe it's not that bad, because sometimes you're in air conditioning, okay? Well, this, and everybody's sick. So what? I get like a cold, like the third day, okay? So I'm unloading trucks up there in 95-degree weather with the pallet jack and the J-bar and these crates, and nothing's on wheels, my friends. It's all big crates, and jack it up and you pull it out. I like to sweat when I get sick, so I got up there and I just like, get out of my way, I'm standing in the truck and I'm sweating it out. But there you go. So you do that. Okay, oh, the other thing is, what your multi-tool's good for, I gotta take, wait a minute, I need to, don't knock the princess phone on the floor. That's good. Your multi-tool, for those of you who don't have a multi-tool, this is a Leatherman tool, okay? I like to get the SOG tool. I think it's SOG. They have a patent and they have a ratcheting mechanism so you can get a better grip. So a penknife thing on it. And what that's good for is opening the crap that you ordered while you were working. I'm wearing my Too Much Bacon for My Pants t-shirt today, which the ladies were interested in. Hey, what's that t-shirt that's Mark's wearing? Too much bacon for his pants? What does that mean?